Hello students, welcome to AriserTalent. I am your maths faculty, Arpita Sharma. Students, we are discussing quadratic equations. We have gone through the theory of quadratic polynomial and then quadratic equation, and we discussed the methods how we solve quadratic equation, right? Different types. Now, in my last lecture, I've told you that we'll discuss some questions related to quadratic equation in form of a language. So here are the questions. Here, the sum of the squares of two consecutive whole numbers is 61. Find the numbers. I was talking about this question that we will solve, we'll figure it out in our next lecture. So here it is, right? So I've told you that you have to be specific about the language of question. You have to understand it, right? We have discussed the steps here that you have to read the statement first. Then you take the unknown quantity as x, and then you have to make quadratic equation. According to what? According to question or situation given to you. Then you have to solve it like any other quadratic equation you are solving by factorization or by squaring method, or whatever you want to, right? So the first question is, the sum of the squares of two consecutive whole numbers is 61. Find the numbers. Now, what we have to find? We have to find the numbers. So, we have to find two numbers which are consecutive. What is consecutive? What is consecutive? Consecutive means first it's whole number. Now, what are whole number set? Whole number set is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. These are whole numbers. Natural numbers plus 0, that is whole number. Okay. Now, two consecutive means if one is 2, if one number is 2, then what will be the other number? 3. Or if one number is say 10,551. So what will be its consecutive number? Just the whole number next to it. So next to it will be 10,552. So this is one number and this is second number. These two numbers are consecutive numbers. If I write here a number 10,550, so these are three consecutive numbers, consecutive whole numbers. Okay, so now you understand that what are consecutive numbers and what are whole numbers. So it's asking us to have two consecutive numbers. So if I am having one consecutive number as x, what will be the next number? X plus 1 for sure. Okay. Now, it's saying that sum of the squares of two consecutive whole numbers is 61. Now, this is the language. We have to use this language to form a quadratic equation. Now, understand students, because it's actually very easy, but only when you will understand this. You will understand this equation and the statement, and you know how to convert it into an equation. And when we go through these number of questions, you will definitely know how to convert it, right? So don't be. Okay, now talking about our equation, sum of this whole square, let solution 1. Solution, example 1. Let me write here 1, 2, 3 so that you will not be confused that for which solution I am talking about. So, for example 1, let the number be x. Why we supposed x? Because read the given statement of the problem carefully to find required unknown quantity. Take the unknown quantity as x. So, here the unknown quantity we know. Okay, so we will be considered it as x. Right, students. So, here let the number be x, let one number, okay. So, the another consecutive number, what will it be? Equals to x plus 1. Now, students, as per the given statement, what is the given statement here? Given statement here is sum of squares of two consecutive whole numbers. Sum of squares. Now, x is 1 and x plus 1 is the second consecutive number. So, square of this plus the square of this equals to 61. So, now first step is done. We have understood the particular statement. Second number is done, that we have mind this as x and x plus 1. Now, we have the quadratic equation. We can just convert it into a basic equation so that we can solve it further. Okay, so what will it be? That will be x square as it is. Now, by the formula, here I will be applying a plus b whole square equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so that will be x square plus 1 square plus 2a and b equals to 61. Okay, now this x square and this x square will form 2x square. This one, okay, as it is, plus 1. Now this 2 multiplied by x. 2 multiplied by x, 2x. Now students, this 61 is remaining. So I have to write all the terms here in the LHS. So I am transposing the 61 here equals to 0. That will be of minus. It will convert into a simple equation of 2x square plus 2x minus 60 equals to 0. Now students, you can take this 2 common in this equation. So it will become, I will transpose this to here. So it will become 0 here. So that will become x square plus x minus, sorry, it's not 60 but 30 equals to 0. Okay. Now what are the factors of 30? 5 multiplied by 6 equals to 30. Okay. So what will I write? X square plus 6x minus 5x minus 30 equals to 0. Now this will become x common, x plus 6 minus 5 common, x plus 6 equals to 0. That means x plus 6, this is common, then what will remain? X minus 5 equals to 0. Now value of x from this. So the root of this equation will be equals to what? Implies that x equals to, from this you get minus 6 here, and from this you get plus 5 here. Now we are talking about, in the question we have asked about the squares of two consecutive whole numbers. Now minus 6 is not a whole number. It's a negative integer. Minus 6 is not a whole number. And I have specified you whole numbers here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So minus 6 cannot be the answer. So what will remain? Remaining is only 5. So your answer will be 5. Now answer will be not only 5 because value of x is 5. Now you have to tell two consecutive number. So x plus 1 is also your consecutive number. So 5 and 5 plus 1. That will make 5 and 6 will be your answer. Okay. So can I rub this? Right. Okay. So here students, right. So students, x equals to minus 6. This is not possible. Why? Because minus 6 do not belongs to whole number. Right? This implies x equals to 5 is one number. So, second consecutive number will be 5 plus 1 equals to 6. This implies 5 and 6. These are to what? Our answer. Right, students? So now you know from this basic question, this question I have taken this very simple so that you can just go through the steps and you will understand how you have to solve the question. Okay? Now I am rubbing this question. Note it. Okay. Now students, about the second, what we are having in the second question, let's see. Okay. Two positive numbers are in the ratio 2:5. Two positive numbers, mark these words that these are positive numbers. Characteristics of your particular given value of x are very important. In this particular statement, that was consecutive whole number. In this statement, these are positive numbers and the ratio is important. Ratio is 2:5. Now, it's given that the difference between the squares of these numbers is 189. Now, find the numbers. Now, what I've told you, you have to take, you find things as x. Okay. So, just part it. Now, moving to the solution part, students. If I write the given parameters, it's given that sum of the difference of the squares of the number is 189. Before this, two positive consecutive number. So, we have to given ratio of two positive numbers equals to 2:5. This is given. What this implies, if the ratio is 2/5, okay, then what will you conclude? The numbers will be 2x and 5x. Okay. Let the numbers be 2x and 5x. Why, students? Why I have taken this? Because if I'll take 2x and 5x, the ratio will be what? Undoubtedly, that will be 2/5. What I can do else? I can take 4x by 10x. That will give me again 2/5. But why will go with the long process when we are having the short process for this? So, I will be taking this 2x and 5x. Now, it is clear why I am taking this. Okay. Now, this is the first step of solution. The difference between the square of these numbers, squares of these numbers, square of numbers will be equals to what? 2x square, that is equals to 4x square, and 5x square, that will be 25x square. Okay, so difference equals to 25x square minus 4x square. Now, given difference is equals to, you are given at 189. You can further solve it. That will be 1 and 2, 21x square, right? This is 1 and this is 2. By equation 1 and 2, now students, what we have imagined, what we have supposed, in that case, we have concluded the difference is 21x square. Now the question says that the difference is 189. That means if we compare these both two equations, that will give us that both are equal. So if the both are equal, we can just write this equation that 21x square equals to 189 So students, what will it become? X square equals to 189 by 21. Okay. Now, by 7th table, that is by 3 times, 2 times 14, 4 left. Right. Now, 9 times. Okay. So, that will be x square equals to 9. That implies that x will be equals to plus or minus 3. Now, x equals to plus or minus 3 and two positive numbers are 2x and 5x. What will value of x you will pick, plus 3 or minus 3? If you pick the positive value, you will get the positive numbers. If you will pick negative value, you will get the negative number. Now, what question says? Question says that to positive numbers. Your question says to positive numbers here. So, you will be picking the positive value, not the negative value. So, students, come this side. But given numbers are positive, so x will not be equals to minus 3 and x will be equals to 3, that is plus 3. Okay, so come this side. No, I'll be removing this part, right? This portion. So, the numbers will be equals to 2x and 5x equals to 2 multiplied by, of course, 3 and 5 multiplied by 3, which will give you 6 and 15. Now, students, this is your answer. And these questions, to check these questions is also very easy. What you have to do? The squares of the difference of the square of this is equals to what? Given 189. So, what you have to do? The square of 15 is what? 225. Or I can write with this chalk, that will be 225. Now, square of 6 is 36. So, what will it be? 9. Here 1. 8, 1. 189 is the difference of the squares. Now, in the this language we are having 189 is this difference. So, here we have also this answer as a check that whether it is true or not. Okay, students. So, note this. We'll move further to next question. Okay. Now, it's being clear to you guys that how you have to solve the questions. Just be specific about the language, understand the language, pick the words, what characteristics of X you are provided with, you are given with, and then write and then try to figure out the best solution. Now, the third one, the hypotenuse of a right triangle is 3 meter less than twice the shortest side. If the third side is 1 meter more than the shortest side, find the sides of the triangle. Now, students, listen carefully to me. In this particular exercise, actually, whenever we are going to solve any type of questions, right? What we are doing in mathematics, we have to memorize each and every chapter, because sometimes what happens, it's just not about that particular chapter. It's not about only quadratic equations. It's also about the properties we have studied till 9th, right? And in also this particular 10th class. So, the properties we have studied, we'll consider it here. Now, we are having this hypotenuse, right? We are having this right angle triangle. Now, we have studied right angle triangle, but not in this chapter, but this chapter is linked with that. Okay, so you have to learn properties, right? Because these small properties are interlinked in some chapters. Now, with this, I'm going to make a diagram here. We haven't made any diagram in this chapter. So this is our first diagram. Let's make it. So, this is our right angle triangle. Right, students? This is 90 degree. Now, what it's saying, it's having a shortest side. Now, I'm telling you that, students, this side is what? Shortest side is x. Now, that will be your hypotenuse for sure. Right? Let's suppose this is base. Let's suppose this is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay. Done with this. Now try to understand it. The hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 1 meter less than twice the shortest side. Shortest side. Okay. Now we have to find all the sides of the triangle. So we just can't take this, these all sides equals to x, because these triangle sides are obviously not equal. So what we'll do, we'll pick one particular side as x, and which side we'll consider as? Now understand this, like the hypotenuse of right triangle is 1 meter less than twice the shortest side. So this side basically depend upon this shortest side length. So I am considering this shortest side length, that is x. Right. That's saying hypotenuse of right angle is 1 meter less than a twice the shortest is equals to what? Twice of shortest. Now 1 less, that means minus 1. Understanding or not? Right. Now we have studied this, in our previous classes also, that hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Right. So we can use that formula here to form the quadratic equation. Now if the third side is 1 meter more than the shortest side. Now again it is based on the shortest side. So yes, we have choose the correct side to be x, because it is again dependent of this shortest side. It is the third side which is 1 meter more than 1 meter more. Now if this is x meter, what will it become? X plus 1 meter. 1 meter more. Okay. Now with the language part, this is our diagram, this is our question. Now what we have to do? Forget this question, we have to find out this x. If we found out this x, we can know the value of 2x minus 1, we can know the value of x plus 1. Okay. So now, given that this hypotenuse is equals to, right, 2x minus 1, or you can just write let this perpendicular equals to x, then hypotenuse will be 2x minus 1 and base will be equals to x plus 1 as per the equation, right? By Pythagoras theorem, Pythagoras theorem, what we are having is hypotenuse square equals to perpendicular square plus base square. Now hypotenuse, I am just writing the values from here. That will be 2x minus 1 whole square equals to perpendicular x square is x here. So x square plus b is x plus 1 square. Okay. Now I am just solving it. 2x minus 1 whole square is what? A minus b's whole square. Now, a square minus b square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. A square plus b square minus 2a and b. right, will be equals to x square plus this a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? I can solve it further, like 2x square minus 4x, this minus 4x plus 1 equals to x square plus 2x plus 1, right? Now 2x square and 2x square here, right or wrong? No, it's 4x square, students, correct it. This is 4x square. Okay, so 4x square here and 2x square here. If I transpose this 2x square here, it will become 4x square minus these 2x square, that will be 2x square of plus. Now this is minus 4x. This will be transposed here and will become minus 2x. Now minus 4x minus 2x will be minus 6x. Now this is 1 and this is 1. So I can cut this. Okay. Equals to 0. Right? Okay, students. So what will I do? I'll just take x common and right here I'll take 2x common and right here x minus 3 equals to 0. Now what? 2x equals to 0 or x minus 3 equals to 0. Now if 2x equals to 0, the value of x will be what? Value of 2 is always 2. So value of x will be what? 0. Now I can't have 0. I can't have any length side equals to 0. So what will I have? X minus 3 equals to 0. This implies that x equals to 3. Right? Now if x equals to 3, then implies that base equals to, no, this is perpendicular, right? Perpendicular equals to 3 implies that base equals to x plus 1. I've written there. So 3 plus 1 equals to 4. Now hypotenuse was 2x minus 1. That will be 3 multiplied by 2 minus 1. That will be 6 minus 1 equals to 5. So, not this. Yes. These 3 will be our sides. So, this will be 3, this will be 4 and this will be 5. So, we are having this right angle triangle of 3, 4 and 5 length sides. Now, students, this is about today. Now what we are going to do, we have studied the method properly. Now we have just to make number of questions, right? So we'll make these number of questions in our next lecture. Till then, student, signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.